Hello, everyone. Welcome to No Man's Sky Synthesis. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a very, very long time. I'm going to start a new game in normal mode. No Man's Sky Synthesis has changed the way that the start of the game works. It's quite a bit faster now, and because of that, it's easier. I've done this a few times since Synthesis dropped in permadeath, and it's actually changed since Synthesis dropped. Here we go.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
Starting out on a toxic planet.
Shield kinetic system online.
There's some sodium right in front of us and some food right next to that.
Repair required.
Ever since the Pathfinder update,
Aerial propulsion.
when the suit lady lets go of you, you're facing the direction of your ship.
Multitool and mining laser attachment.
It's going to be right out there.
User initialization sequence.
We're on a CESA 64/L4. The first thing we're going to do, as always, is go into our options menu and change our network settings. You can see we now start with multiplayer disabled. That's awesome. However, can damage players is turned on. So you're going to want to change that to no one. And right now, we don't want anyone joining our game, so we'll set that to invite only. Not that my game is online right now. And here we go. First, we're going to grab that sodium right there. And I just saw something else really valuable. You can see on the right-hand side, it's telling me to perform a scan. Can't really do that yet. All right, back to the way we were facing, right out there. There's some more tetracobalt. We're going to grab that because that's going to be money to start the game with. And right here, we've got marrow bulb. Marrow bulb converts directly to sodium. We're going to keep an eye on our mining beam so that we don't run out of carbon. All right, let's get some carbon.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Yep. I don't think there's an actual cave right there. So we'll grab a little bit more. A little bit for the mining beam. And a little bit for the visor.
Technology installed.
We need 1 carbon nanotube. So we're going to go into our craft menu, craft that, and install that. And right away we can see our ship is right in front of us. You can see it on the HUD and you can see it directly in front of us. Let's add some sodium.
Technology recharge.
That actually added quite a bit of sodium, so let's grab some ferrite. We're going to use ferrite to repair the scanner. How much do we have? We have just enough, I think. Yep, there we go. And down in the lower right corner, it wants us to scan. So we'll hit our scan key. There's lots of sodium in front of us. I don't think we need to climb that mountain though. This right here is fungal mold. That's going to come in really handy. There's some sodium right there. The game wants us to collect sodium and recharge our hazard protection with it. So we'll use the quick menu. There we go. Let's some sodium over here. It's all right. The next instruction is to reach the marked signal. Let's grab some supplies on our way there. Now in normal mode, you can carry a lot. So you don't need to worry too much about overloading your suit and running out of space. There's our ship right there. We need some ferrite. The next thing we're going to do is build a refiner. We're going to leave that mining beam running, but keep an eye, don't let it actually overheat. So we get lots and lots of stuff. We also need carbon. Yeah, see, it ran out of fuel. There we go. We need carbon to run the refiner. We need carbon for the mining beam until we find phosphorus. When you see an X like that, that means you need an advanced mining beam. There we go. It only takes 100 to load the refiner, but we do need some oxygen. Oxygen is provided at your crash site, right here. Right. Now we need a metal plate, and we can drop a refiner right there. And marrow bulb goes in, sodium comes out. There we go. All right, reach the marked signal. Right there. Scenario, iteration 7661T deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Let's see what kind of stuff we have here. You can save up this viscous fluid and make nanites out of it, but we have a better way to make nanites. Starship launch fuel, awesome. Right. Some condensed carbon. Here's our sodium. You'll notice that I picked up that rusted metal from that container. We're going to pop that in, and that's going to give us ferrite at 1 to 2. Let's get in the ship. Wait, let's see these ships first. Nice. Iteration 4924G online. Atlas connection intermittent. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before, but this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Read the log. 4925A, unavailable. Substituting data. Exosuit connected. Suggestion. Pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. Our pulse engine is offline. We need a hermetic seal and a metal plate. Well, we could make a metal plate, but as you can see, we can't make a hermetic seal. Let's go ahead and attach the metal plate to the pulse engine. For the pulse engine, or for the launch thruster, we need dihydrogen jelly and pure ferrite. So let's grab some pure ferrite. We'll go ahead and drop that in and then pick it up, and we're only going to make 50. That's all we need. While we're waiting for that, we're going to go ahead and scan these animals for money. There we go. And take a look at the area around us here. There's some ancient data structure. There's some hazardous flora. Fungal clusters. I think we came from that direction. This is buried technology. We'll need that in a little while. There's another cargo drop. We'll go check that out. Some more machinery, jade peas, some more cargo. There's a building over there. There's another building. We're in a good position. Lots of damaged machinery, lots of food. But I think there's another cargo drop right here on the hillside. We'll take this rusted metal as well. And we got oxygen from that. So we have a bit of a mess here. That's going to be ferrite right there. And tetracobalt, oxygen, and dihydrogen. So we need more dihydrogen. There's some right there. All right. We got a crystal. Go ahead and analyze that. Now we have plenty of dihydrogen to make a dihydrogen jelly. And I think our pure ferrite should be ready for us. There we go. Now we can open this up and fix the launch thruster. There we go. The only thing we need now is a hermetic seal. So let's get back in the ship. Iteration 4924G functional. Starship critically damaged, vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Request assistance. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. All right. Just wait a second here. There it is. I peer inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit. It contains a planetary chart. I'm going to take that chart. There's some more sodium up on that hill. All right, it's telling us to open our inventory with tab, highlight the chart, and use E to plot a route.
Navigational data received.
All right. There it is. I think I see a couple of caves. Let's go grab this sodium right here. Let's see how much sodium we have. 119, 42 oxygen. So we're going to have to find some more oxygen. You'll notice that I'm taking off right away. That's because this is normal mode. In permadeath, we would never take off into that storm. In fact, we're going to go over here and grab this machinery while we're here. Alright, more nanites. Run a scan. There's quite a bit of sodium between us and there. Run out of energy really quickly without movement modules. Here comes the storm. And there's some more sodium. All right. Let's see here about this cave. Looks like we can get down in this cave pretty easily. Here's some condensed carbon. And here's some regular carbon. I'm just going to grab supplies while we're waiting for that storm. We need a ton of all of this stuff. Perfectly safe inside the cave, as long as we stay away from the entrance. Got some more goodies over here. Oh, a microprocessor. That's awesome. Just making use of this time instead of wasting the sodium out there. See how far away that is. Only 519 U's. There's a hazardous plant with sodium in it. Is that anything? No? Just bumps on the wall. Oh, here's some more. Alright. We got another crystal fragment there. That's awesome. Right. I think, what do we need? We need a dihydrogen jelly. So we'll make a dihydrogen jelly, and from that we can make a life support gel. When our life support goes down, we can use the life support gel instead of our very small supply of oxygen. Grab a little bit more marrow bulb. There we go. Yeah, I think the storm is almost over. There we go. Let's go get that hermetic seal. As you can see, there's stuff out there in the distance. If it's far enough away, you can go ahead and mine it while you keep moving. Oh, there's more dihydrogen. Grab that while we're here. All right. You just notice there's more on the backside of the hill there. All right. Since our jetpack recovers so quickly, we can do some jumps here. And there's our destination. Oh, there's some sodium. All right. There should be another machinery around here, but I don't see it. Ah, I feel cheated. Thought there was another animal there. All right. Accessing the archive. 6 of 7 logs corrupted. Entry 4924A follows. No one making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. The log finishes and the machine whirs to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. I'm gonna grab that goodie. Oh, here's some money. Stock transfer. Got a nav data out of that. Let's see if there's anything in the other building. Yep, there's another one of these. We got nanites from that one. I see oxygen over there. Yep. And there's some some condensed carbon up there. All right. Grab that. Get back to the ship. Right here in front of us is some deuterium-rich plant. Grab that. We're gonna get a jetpack surge out of that. Want to stay close to the ground though, it'll run out quickly. All right. And right here, we see this navigation data. Navigation data. We're gonna grab it all. Just want to see if there's anything super valuable here. All right. Be careful now. Sentinels do not like it when you take this stuff. And if there's any nearby, they'll come after you for it. There we go. What do we get? We get all nav data. That's all right. Okay. And there's a geode as well. All right, let's go. You'll notice that I'm pulsing the jetpack because I'm going downhill and I don't want to get hurt. There we go. You gotta stay close to the ground. Some more condensed carbon. All right. Oops, I set a fire. Really quickly, let's look at the ground and see if there's any more tetracobalt under our feet. We're going to use that tetracobalt for money. And since we were born on a planet that has it, we're going to be doing really well. That really big condensed carbon right there, we need an advanced mining beam for that. But there might be smaller condensed carbon around it. All right, got some more cargo here. And some more oxygen, and there's a little tiny strider. I'm gonna get money for scanning him. All right. That's 2 of 6 of the creatures on this planet. There won't be any predators on this planet, so we're in good shape. Just look out here. There's a health restorative box. We don't need that yet. We don't have any defense shields to charge. I'm going to go ahead and use that life support gel. There we go. Let's see what this food will do for us. That's increasing our hazard protection, so that saves us having to use sodium. We'll come over here to the ship and put the hermetic seal in. There we go. The fire's out. Our ship is repaired. We're going to make some more ferrite. And let's look around and see what else we've got here. There is some jade peas. More damaged machinery. Yeah, I know I saw another building. There it is. Let's go see what's in that building. Oh, right next to this condensed carbon is some sodium. See, there's some smaller condensed carbon that we can get, but we can't get that big one. Here we go. There's more sodium. All right. This is a great place to spawn. Here's some more. Just need more oxygen, I think. There's some right there. Fungal planets are great for that. Here's some more treasure. We already scanned you. Okay. Oh, there's an oxygen capsule. All right. I'm not going to take this ferrite. We have plenty now. There's more in the refiner. And save the game. There's our first manual save. So now we have both a manual save and an auto save. You have that in normal mode, creative mode, and survival mode. All right. Let's grab some fast carbon here. Fast carbon is carbon that you can get really quickly without having to stand there like this. This is pretty fast. Not as fast as that little bush is, though. Here's some more. Oh, there's a second microprocessor. That's awesome. We need 5. We're going to need 5 of those to get the hyperdrive. Got lots of really fast carbon. Need to load the multi-tool. We've also got some condensed carbon right here. The longer your mining tool runs, the hotter it gets, the more powerful it becomes. But if you let it overheat, then you're going to have to wait again for it to cool off. It's got to just strike a balance right there. All right. So we don't need this white box, but we'll grab these little ones. There we go. See, I don't see any tetracobalt in there. Scan these birds, though. There's 1,000 more units. All right, all we got to do is cook that tetracobalt and we can get out of here. Put the ferret away and grab the tetracobalt. This is super fast, so we're just going to catch it. Here we go. And we've got 11,600 units right there just in the vortex cubes. Another 120,000 from the ionized cobalt. And 5,700 units in discoveries. And we'll go ahead and update our auto save. All systems functional. Seek answers among the stars. Once we get into space, it's going to want us to test our engines. Utionab Rylet system. 4 planets, Korvax, ore extraction, failing economy. Not great. Right, it says orbital flight achieved. Test Starship systems. So the launch thrusters first. Eventually it'll catch on. There it goes. Then the booster. And then the pulse drive. All right, everything's working. Let's not get too far from home there. Incoming transmission, source 4925B. Please identify yourself. I am. You're not alone. Follow. The broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Input coordinates.
Alert. Navigational data received.
And they look like they're up there. That appears to be a frozen planet. And that's what it is. And we also have to wait for our scanner. We also have a gamma planet. Uranium is very valuable. We'll use that for launch fuel. Down there we have... Oh, then we have a desert. Pyrite is what we're going to use for our pulse engine fuel. Let's go see where we're being led. This is the part where the game gets dangerous. As long as you're on the planet that you spawned on, you're perfectly safe. It's not until you take off that the danger starts. There could be predators on this planet that we're going to. There's no angry sentinels. That would show in the scan, but that can happen too. Right. Just gonna slow down here as soon as we get close enough to the ground. There we go. It's the middle of the night, so I don't expect there'll be any animals around. We're going to go ahead and jump up on the ship. Take a quick look around for animals. There's some over there. Oh, there's a T-Rex. I'm going to keep an eye out. If he's chasing other animals, then we're probably safe. He's over there. I don't know if he's interested in us yet. It looks like he's coming this direction, though. Yep, he is. So there's a sentinel right there, and here he comes. And now he's going to start shooting us. See, that first shot didn't do any damage. But the second 3 or 4 did. Oh. We're gonna take this guy down with our mining beam. Alright. Get our health back by taking out that. And very quickly we need to get to this beacon right here. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left this message is long gone. Decoding. As long as we're inside this conversation, he can shoot us all he wants. Entry 4925C. No fuel. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to go underground. Deployed base computer. As well as a log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. Extract the plans. Here's the first one and the second one. Now we're going to get in our ship. And we're just going to leave. Now you want to get that to start searching. There we go, Sentinel's searching. So you don't want to go into space until you count that down to 0 and they stop looking for you. You can actually run away as well. You get a few feet away from them and they start searching. Keep going, they won't find you. But since there's T-Rexes down there, we don't want to do that. There we go. We are free and clear now. Now let's get away from this cloud and look up into space here. You see that line right there? That line is a trade line. And it goes somewhere through this cloud. Where all the lines come together is where the space station is. If you still can't find it, go into first person and look on your HUD there in the center, and we'll just look around, and that diamond right there is where the space station is. It's on the other side of this planet. All right. There it is, right in front of us. All right. A little off track there. When we come back tomorrow, we are going to build a terrain manipulator and a base, and possibly get all the way to the hyperdrive. Depends on how many materials I've got saved up. We need lots and lots of ferrite for that. There we go. All right. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.